beautiful sunny day here down at Fremantle, just southwest of Perth. I thought it was time I did an update on the PowerTap P1 pedals that I have. I've had them on the bike now for 6 months, so 8,000 kilometers or 5,000 miles, if that's what you measure in. They're going well. Well, first of all, they're still on the bike, so that's a win right there. I ended up switching over to the 0 degree cleats, so the fixed cleats, which have a tiny bit of play in them, and they're a lot better. Well, a world of difference for me, better than the original. I think it's 7 degree red cleats that come. So the grey cleats, much better, and I've been very happy with those. A few questions people have had and a few comments in a few forums that I've read. What's the battery life like? Well, first of all, if you use the lithium batteries, you get a lot more life out of them. They're a little bit more expensive, probably 3 or 4 times more expensive than just standard AAAs. But the lithium ones are recommended. I don't think they get too hot. I found the lithium batteries to be fantastic. I've gone through probably 3 or 4 sets in the last 6 months. Given how much I'm on the bike and measuring data from these pedals, it's not too bad. Another common question is, how are the bearings? Do they have play in them? There've been a few reports of people having some, I guess, substandard bearings in their P1 pedals that PowerTap have had to replace. Mine are fine. They've got a tiny bit of play in them. I'll do some cut shots here. That amount of play that I have in the bearings there, not a concern at all. If it was visually sloppy and jumping around quite a bit, I'd be worried, but they're just fine. The quality of data I'm getting from these pedals is still as good as day one. They're my go-to units for comparing power meters on trainers and always provide a good steady rate of data. So for the use that I got them for, which is exactly that, 10 out of 10. So things I'd improve on. Well, to make the perfect pedal, I love my Shimano blue cleats, so I'd say going back to Shimano cleats. That's just a personal preference for these. The stack height, you do have to lift your saddle just a few millimeters. The stack height on these pedals is a little higher than a standard pedal. Even though these pedals are a little heavier than a standard set of pedals and it is rotational weight, I couldn't feel any different, so I've got no problems with the weight. And the bearings themselves, given there's been a few reports of a few dodgy bearings, probably a little bit of a bearing redesign, if that's at all possible. So in summary, and as I dodge the poles there and not fall off, after 6 months of daily use, definitely a 9 out of 10 for these pedals. Being able to pull them on and off the bike so easily is really, really handy. A few of the little niggles, the 1 out of 10 that's missing would definitely be the back to Shimano cleats. It would be probably a little bit better bearing. Other than that, they do exactly what I bought them for, which is what it's all about. Given the P1s are now a few years old in design, hopefully PowerTap are working on something even better, just to iron out a few of those very, very small niggles. But overall, as I said, 9 out of 10, excellent product, and they're staying on the bike. Okay, I'm off to finish off this river loop here in beautiful sunny Perth. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.